Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel today, and we are back for another video today. And today I'm going to be doing another Walking Dead New Frontier episode 5 from the Gallows theory today. And today we're going to be discussing the achievements slash trophies and what logical conclusions we can come about them, and what from these names and what they describe, come up with possible situations and see what could happen when each achievement happens. So, if you guys missed any other Walking Dead theories, I have an entire playlist. I'll link that down below in the description, in the card in the top right. Again, I appreciate all the support, guys. The channel's been doing really well. Appreciate we've gotten like 1,000+ subs in the past like 5 days, and everyone's been leaving likes and all that. So thank you. Even the people that dislike, I really appreciate that, guys. If you have any comments about what you think these achievements are, please leave them down below in the description before we start. And let's get straight into it. So, the first achievement. These are all ultra rare achievements, as I can see here. The first one we have here is Sole Survivors, and it's complete chapter 1 of episode 5. So remember, if we remember episode 4's ending, of course we remember the ending with either picking Joan, killing Joan, or ending up leaving. But remember, David screws up the plans, so Kate has to come into the rescue, and Kate ends up crashing into the barrier, and then the explosion with the truck, and now explosion with the tank, and then we have all the walkers coming into the city. So now, I believe this will be in the first 10 minutes we'll get this achievement. Usually these achievements come out, or is this from the flashback? Potentially could be from the flashback, but I believe this is going to be right after the beginning flashback, because we always get a beginning flashback scene to start the episode. So right after that beginning flashback, I believe we will get this achievement right after we play by the first 5 minutes after the flashback. So I believe after this there may be some people dying early. I don't even think who anticipate who died early. Kate, could she be dead in the beginning? We don't know yet. Again, I already made a full theory video on that. I don't believe she's gonna die in the beginning, but maybe this means that some of those determined characters like Conrad or Tripp or Ava or Joan or Clint, they might all end up being dead. Someone might die in the beginning, but by the sounds of this, already in the beginning, Sole Survivors, does that mean tons of people? It sounds like there's already going to be lots of death in the beginning, but we'll see. I mean, other than that, that's all I really can come up with. Maybe just a bunch of people dying at the start, not maybe major characters, but I could see, since all the walkers are here, we could probably just see death everywhere. Even at the end of episode 4, we had the New Frontier people just literally shooting at Javier, killing civilians. So I already believe there's a lot of death coming, but this is a good preview on what we're going to have. The second achievement, Promises and Lies. What do I think this is going to connect with? I believe this might connect more with Eleanor. And remember, with Eleanor, she had basically a betrayal, and now this is probably where we're going to meet, I think. Remember what I said in the last video? We had that screenshot of the episode 4 house where we met up and planned what we were going to do. I believe we're going to go back here and we're going to confront Eleanor, or have some kind of discussion on, what happened at the end with Joan and having to lose either Tripp or Ava because of it. But I believe this is where we're going to have that discussion here, and then after that, we'll be good. That's all I can really come up with, other than maybe David and Kate and Javier potentially with this Promises and Lies. That relationship triangle I've been mentioning in previous videos could potentially be something that comes up with this, but other than that, that's all I can think about for that achievement. Then, the third one, we have Family Values. This is obviously going to be connected with the Garcia family, and I told you, even with last achievement, I said something with this. This is hinting at a potential conflict, but, how much is family value going to be? Maybe there's a potential family member of the Garcia family that could die here, and you have to pick one of them. This is maybe what I said, that Kate-David choice, or maybe saving somebody, or having some kind of conflict, but it looks like this would be some of the Garcia family. We don't know. I believe it could include them. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely going to have to do some of the Garcia family. Then, Achievement 4, Dark Victory. Now, this is going to be where people die, I believe. Achievement 4, I believe there's going to be some type of victory. I don't know, it's going to be between the New Frontier, it's going to be between either the remaining of Joan or Clint, but I believe we're going to have a battle here with either Walker's New Frontier soldiers or just fighting amongst ourselves. I believe there's going to be... Javier is going to earn some victory, but at the cost of life. There will be people dying here. Potentially Gabe. The determinate characters that we've had. Maybe even Kate or David. We don't know. But I believe this is going to be some fight, conflict, battle between maybe even the brothers, potentially. And someone's going to end up dead here. This is not going to be the... everyone here is not going to live after this achievement. I believe somebody's dying. Somebody's going to lose. I mean, who knows? But the dark... It's basically hinting at we're going to have some kind of victory or battle with New Frontier walkers, each other. And we're going to come out of victory, but at the cost of life. Achievement 5. Second chances. Who is getting a second chance here? Eleanor? Maybe? Javier? It seems like we might have a character screw up in this episode, potentially making a dumb decision or something, and they redeem themselves. Gabe? Could this be the Gabe sacrifice we've been waiting for? I've been talking about this, and other people have been commenting this, and I think this is a very much a possibility of Gabe sacrificing himself, because we know Gabe. I know I don't really have a whole lot of remorse for him, but he's made some dumb decisions. And maybe he makes a good decision here. Second chance, Gabe redeems himself. But, I mean, it's potential. Maybe even, you know, Eleanor here. Maybe she sacrifices herself, does something good. Maybe even Conrad. Conrad comes in. You know, probably not. Conrad probably won't be on the determinant achievement. But I think it'd be something with a character that's been screwing up before, or just making a dumb decision, you know, and I think this is their chance for redemption. Now, that's already 5 achievements. There are only 6 achievements episode like everyone's, but these are some ultras. But then the last one, the Dawn Breaks. Dawn Breaks. This is what can we get out of Dawn Breaks? If we look up the word Dawn Breaks, only really gives us something. Urban Dictionary, it says the break of dawn. The crack of dawn or the break of dawn means very early in the morning. So it appears after, we're going to be, throughout this episode, I don't know if there's going to be some time skip or stuff, but it turns out, I think right when the shooting happened at the end of episode 4 and all that, I think it was in the afternoon. So I believe this episode is going to be only encompassing one day. So I believe whatever this entire rest of this day is going to be bloodshed. Like in that past video I made, it's going to be bloodshed, it's going to be heartbreak, we're going to lose people. But this is going to be right after the end of the episode, or end of the actual day. This is going to be right at the end of the episode, obviously, because it's the last one. But right when the day ends, we're going to have the conclusion of the Walking Dead Frontier. I don't believe there's going to be like a Kenny and Jane, we go 3 days ahead. I believe this is going to be the day after we had that execution, all this stuff that happens throughout episode 5. It's going to be that morning coming up. So I believe this might hint at a Javier potential survival, that he could live. I don't know. The sad achievements sound like Dark Victory, because that one sounds pretty sad. Family values could mean something with the Garcia family, like I said. Promises and lies, maybe with Eleanor, but I believe this is going to be some kind of conclusion victory, maybe for Javier, but at the cost of losing so many close people. Because we've seen in the previous seasons how they like to end the episodes. We always lose majority of our people, or just end up being maybe just one person, you know? And remember, Javier is the only playable character in the present, so don't harm Clem, Telltale. I'm telling you, I will lose it. I will lose it. If Clem ends up dying here, I can't stress it enough. I hope Clem doesn't die. But those are all the achievements for episode 5 of The Walking Dead New Frontier from the Gallows. Please, guys, if you could leave in the comments what you think of all the achievements here. I'm very curious as to your opinions, because we know the heartbreak's coming. Like Job J tweeted, it's coming very fast. I hope we don't get a sad choice here at the end. But we know Kate or David decision, Gabe, potentially Clementine, AJ. I believe, when are we going to meet AJ potentially? Everyone probably going to ask, what achievement do you think we might meet AJ? Because I guarantee, if we don't see AJ in this episode, I won't be triggered. There's no way, in the present, we don't meet AJ. Because they've ended all this, we even know where he's at now. This McHale Ranch could potentially come between 5 and 6, but it turns out maybe by 3 or 4 we're going to be leaving Richmond, I believe, because Richmond's already getting overrun with walkers. So I believe by 4 or 5, I think this Dark Victory might be able to be getting out of Richmond maybe, and then the second chance, maybe Clem even meeting AJ, the second chance of Clem actually being able to see AJ again, and we won't have to worry about that. And then the dawn breaks. Maybe it's that when the morning starts, something happens. Because remember, it's Telltale. There's going to be some emotional, sad. It's not going to be a happy ending. The only really happy ending in season 2 was with Kenny, but we know how that ended in the next season. So even if there is a happy ending, here, you know, it could easily just change just like that. But that's all I'm going to mention here today, guys. If you have any questions on any of these achievements, Dawn Break, Second Chance, Dark Victory, Family Values, Promised Lies, and Soul Survivors, please leave what you think. Actually go through 1 through 6. Actually mark 1 through 6 in the comments and say what you think of each achievement. I'll be sure to answer as many as I can. This video will be uploaded on Tuesday. Hopefully we'll get some news in the coming days. But guys, could we go for 400 likes on this video? That'd be appreciated. I think on last video we hit 300 likes, which was absolutely insane. If we could try to get 400 on this one, I would appreciate it. But thank you guys again for watching. If you missed any videos, make sure to check the top right. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all later. Hopefully we get some news. Next video might be a news video, but I'm running out of theory ideas. So I might put up something in the description. We'll see. But peace out.